Mark, while clearly disappointed after the game on Monday, you spoke about striking a balance between not getting too high and not too low. How have the players responded over the last couple of days?
They were okay yesterday. I think really you got to put things into perspective. Leeds are a top team in the division anyway, but the other day they just demonstrated Premier League qualities all the way through from the start of the game. We just didn't respond in any way that we'd seen previously. So we had to make some changes, but again, damage was done in the first 12 minutes. So yeah, really disappointing, but no time to dwell on it. So as is with the Championship, you've got the next game coming 2 days later or 3 days later. So we have a chance in front of our own supporters to look a lot more like ourselves, and coming up against a side that's finishing third in the division and going into the playoffs. So this part of the season and these games were always tough on paper, but in reality, after you played on a Friday against Sheffield Wednesday and then coming into a Monday game against Leeds United away, it couldn't get any tougher than that. And then obviously the next game, Sheffield United, who are going really well in the division, it's got to be said, and again, well managed, well coached, and it's our final home game of the season in what is a really exciting end to the season, and for some maybe it's a little bit too exciting.
Prior to the game on Monday, we were unbeaten in our previous 5. What qualities did we demonstrate in those games that we need to get back to in the last 2 matches?
We were better in every department. We've been better in every department, but again, you have to isolate the game on Monday and move past that. But for sure, we've got to be better than we were in that game. I think from our point of view, to get the focus on what comes next and what's coming next is really important, because we can go and like I said, it wasn't when I spoke about having fun, that certainly wasn't the fun that I was talking about on Monday. Prior to that, we've been really good. So there are a lot of aspects of the game that have been good, and we have to be in this one, because Sheffield United present a tough challenge, and I know, because I've had some of the players, that what they're capable of doing, but also we've seen what we can be capable of as well. And obviously we'll be backed heavily by a home support, and hopefully we can get the job done on Friday. But again, we have to be prepared to go to the last game as well. So everybody else is fighting for their lives, we're fighting for ours, and we've got to make sure that we're in that pole position come the end of this campaign.
You mentioned after the game last Friday against Sheffield Wednesday how impressed you were by the noise that the supporters generated during the match. How important will they be once again on Friday?
They're huge, all the way through. In any game, your support is vital, and they've been fantastic. So just look forward to getting to the Bet365 on Friday, and looking forward to a really good test, really good challenge, but a really good game against Sheffield United.